Everybody who has an iPhone is worried like a baby. Carries it, cradles it, worries about it, and it's like the worst nightmare. So to have something that's developed that lives up to the name Tank is something that
it's a statement
that says you're going to be protected. Mm-hmm. So run us through the case and show us exactly why it has that name.
Sure, definitely. Okay, well, first I'll take apart the case first off and kind of show you the different pieces, and we'll tell you some about it too. So it's a 3-part case with a bottom layer, top layer, and then the screen protector here. You can initially see some of the differences, especially compared to other cases on the market. Mm-hmm. The outside is a hard polycarbonate shell, and then the inside has the silicone, which you can see in here. This is based completely off motorcycle helmet engineering. You have the hard on the outside and the soft interior to protect one of your most important assets, your brain, right? You don't want to fall, and you want to protect your head. So that's exactly how we built Tank. The silicone absorbs the shock initially and takes on the impact, and then the hard plastic kind of receives that initial impact. So you've got shock absorbing and then receiving the impact. So I just put the bottom on of the case, slides right in. It's a really tight, snug fit, so you can feel it lock and feel the case, or the phone fitting in. It's got a port cover down here, which slides in easily as well. And then we also have these 2 pieces. It's got little numbers 1 and 2, so you know if you're putting it on backwards and upside down. Just a little bit of help. So here you go. This slides in here. There we go. Got to get the screen in. So locks in, and then you just slide this piece into this piece, and then in the back you can see you've got 2 little locks. This keeps the phone case together. If you do drop it or throw it, they're like lock guards. Mm-hmm. So you slide those in, make sure these pieces go in here, and then you'll see they snap on the back.
Wow.
And then they pop out here. And then you've got your screen that slides over.
Now that's very cool, because now you quite understand, as you assembled it, now you understand why there are 3 pieces, right? So it's almost saying there's a center piece that is floating somewhat and protects one, the direct impact from the screen, and then you've got the, the bottom parts that kind of give it an overall impact protection, as we saw in the videos before. Mm-hmm. That's very interesting.
And the phone is really nice. It provides a nice spine for it, because you have the polycarbonate, which is a lightweight feature, and then you have the silicone on the inside. When you put it all together, it makes a really nice, solid foundation.
Right.
So, and one thing that's nice about it too is it actually has a soft touch on the outside. So if you are a little bit, clumsy, it actually helps with the the handling of it and the feel. So, and it's easy too, just to slide the thing back and forth.
That's very cool.
One of the nice features too on the door is actually Teflon coated, which makes it easier on the slide and actually makes it less, more scratch resistant, and actually helps it along the way too, and with the impact. All the port covers, proximity sensor as well, has a nice big hole on that, as well as the camera cut out on the back. It was a mandate from Apple. We've addressed that as well. With the black on there too, that helps with the sensor, so you get a much better picture on that too.
Very cool.
So very nice and easy.
And we can talk definitely all day about how tough we think this case is and like with the stuff we've done, but just to, we wanted to make sure people understood that we really do believe in this case and really put it to the test. So one of the things we did was had a third-party testing lab test the durability of our case. 2 of the tests we did, one was a hammer test, which simulates an everyday drop.
Ouch.
Right. So it's very fascinating the way they do it. They essentially put this case inside a
it's like a foam.
It's like a foam, a foam case, and then they have a hammer swing up to the bottom, and the case is here, and then it simulates dropping. What it does is measuring how much force the actual phone itself feels. Right. So you're measuring how much the case is absorbing, like how much of the force the case is actually absorbing.
Wow.
We tested all 4 sides, and on all 4 sides, and we tested against the competitors too. All 4 sides were proven tougher and more impact absorbing than all of our competitors, which was great and really comforting as a user of the case to know that the case is actually doing what it's supposed to.
Absolutely.
Another key feature, and I think a differentiator for Tank, is this screen protector and the retractable screen. It's
That's
nothing
true.
like you've seen before. We tested this with a steel ball drop test, which we have a video of it on here. What they do is they drop a ball starting at 2 feet and drop it directly on the screen itself and see how much it can take.
Wow.
It's kind of terrifying to watch it. Like you said, that whole like, I just dropped my phone. Well, imagine knowing it's a 2-pound steel ball about to hit your phone screen.
Right.
Can you imagine you had to like volunteer for that?
Yeah.
Here's my phone.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah, I was not volunteering mine, I can tell you that.
You know, what's nice I find about that is because a lot of people buy the iPhone or most mobile devices because it has such a rich and engaging screen. And to cover it up with some films and all kinds of other things always is such a hassle. First of all, most of them, you always have a bubble somewhere or something is trapped underneath, and then it annoys you until and then you have to buy a whole new one.
Right.
This is nice that it keeps the consistency of the device manufacturer, what the manufacturer wants, namely Apple, and then gives you that added protection as you need it.
Right, and Chris always says he loves the way the screen feels. Like
It's just a feel, it's a tactile. You want to touch your touch screen,
Absolutely.
not the screen protector. So it's nice to have that part on there.
Right.
Yeah, it's a great part on there. And then the second thing, one of the tests was the mil spec. It passed all the mil spec, which is nice for vibration, dust, rain, which is basically water resistant, and also vibration, which is nice on that. Our competitors did not pass the mil spec. At all. Yeah. So that was a nice feature.
Most people think that because it's a tough case and it's a bulky case, it probably is military certified, but that's not necessarily the case with a lot of these manufactured cases.
Well, people like when I went out to get, my outer box, let's say, and no other competitors. So I'm not very impressed with the outer box. I namely just did it because I had panic. When you buy the phone, you're like, I gotta buy
you break
something.
screen one time and then you go and get a broken case.
You see a broken screen one time?
That's it.
Yeah. I don't. You want it on yours?
But I'm excited to try that. That's unbelievable.
Yeah.
And you guys at Casemate are known for your quality, for the manufacturing, and having a wide variety of choices as far as colors and options. And what was the inspiration? I know you don't need an inspiration, but what was the inspiration for Tank more so than any other of the cases that you carry that are also amazing?
Well, Casemate we get a lot of consumer feedback. That's one of a lot of people may not realize, but what people say to us, what consumers are telling us, we really are listening.
Right.
And we took a look at our portfolio and realized we've got a lot of color. We've got a lot of, we've got our ID case, which is great functionality. We've got cases for women, and we really have a good range, but something that was definitely missing was that ultra protective case. There definitely are cases that are protective out there in the market. We know that. So we didn't take it lightly in designing and coming up with a new different case. We really wanted one that fit our design profile. Bulky isn't necessarily better.
Right.
And that was something that we focused on with Tank, was creating a case that had the protection, that had the design aesthetic that Casemate's known for, but was providing that extra, security that everyone is wanting. Some people want for a phone.
And the added feature too, the holster. So you have
right.
a matching
That's a
color
big
as well. And to me, I'm not a holster wearer by all
not
means,
usually.
but the people that are, they live and die by these.
Absolutely.
And so we took, once again, people's comments. So many products out there, the holster, it's like an aftermarket. It's cheap, it's thin. We went the opposite direction. We made it nice and thick. We actually made it to match the case. So it's aesthetically pleasing once again. So you have with that, and then we also have the white with the pink that comes with the white holster.
Cool.
And then we come with the black with the pink as well.
So black on black,
black on black,
on pink.
Black on pink, white with pink, and then black on black. And also we have it available for the 3. So we didn't want to leave that customer out, since we feel Going forward, you're going to see a lot with the free, with activation, you get the free 3.
Right.
So they want to protect that too. Or if they hand me down to whoever gets it, you also want to protect it. Like I said, you spend $65 replacing the screen. You might want to get a case to protect it.
100%. Well, that's a big one for me because that's usually the de facto give it to your kid.
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah.
Because you're always in contract with the next gen.
Yeah.
So the
That's
husband
exactly
and wife
right.
always have the matching, and then that third one always goes.
It always goes to the kid.
That's fantastic. I'm gonna definitely.
Yeah, it's great for that.
Fantastic.
Yeah,
Well, thank you so much for showing us. I really appreciate it.